Alrighty, guys. We have a 2v2 here between me, BBOL Warbattle, and Shad against Gala's DarkHund and CptBuzzkill. I will be playing the red Zerg, and Shad will be playing the blue Terran. Our opponents, DarkHund will be playing the purple Zerg, and CptBuzzkill will be playing the light blue Terran. This is the last match that me and Shad did on our 2v2 placement. It went alright. We were kind of upset with the placement we got. We got placed bronze because we lost a match. We lost 2 matches earlier when we first had started. But overall, it wasn't too bad. So we'll get into the action here. We have Dark sending out a drone to scout, as well as the Overlord. Shad will be send the SCV, as I will be sending the Overlord. Shad here, attempting a wall off here. I'll speed this up a bit. Yep. And I'm just simply going for 14 gas, 14 pool, or it's more of a 13 gas, 13 pool. So not too bad. I am able to, because of Shad's SCV there, I was able to see the spawning pool and the extractor up at around the same mark as mine. So very similar style, 13, 13. So he was either going to go for Zergling Baneling at this point, or something else maybe. At this point, I'm just getting enough minerals to where I can get this speed upgrade. And as soon as I got that speed upgrade done, I take my drones off the extractors and go straight into Zergling production. Got the queen almost finished here. Boom. And that's going to be done. Shad here, going to take out the scouting overlord, not let him see. At this point in time, Shad was going to go for Reapers, and I was going to go for Zergling, so we're going for Reaper Zergling. Harassment, trying to maybe get them enough to, maybe not an all-in, but be able to pressure them enough and keep them in their base. We see here Hund already expanding. I was a little slow on my expansion in this game. And we see here Hund, as well as I, have the speed upgrades on the Lings. At this point, I see his Lings there. He's attacking my expansion there. Take out that Zergling and got my expansion going. He's gone for a third already, which by seeing that makes you think, well, he's obviously going roaches. He's gonna go roaches because he's gonna go for trying to saturate a good economy at this point. That Hellbat gonna become a problem. I faulted on my micro there, and those Hellbats will be able to just wipe out my units there. So as we can see here, CptBuzzkill is gonna go for Hellbats, and Hund will eventually in this game go for roaches. So that's why he went for his natural and then went for a straight third. Here he's given up on that natural for now because he knows I had already known that he was going for that natural, so he's not going to worry about that for now. So he goes for the dual expansion here and goes for the third and the fourth position, which would be now I guess his natural and his third. The Terran player is still yet to expand. I pretty much saturated this expansion pretty well. You know, 12, 10. Probably could have grabbed a few more Zerglings or drones and brought them down. But here, you know, we see he goes for that for a drop there. Very devastating. Takes out all my Zerglings, just trying to keep them busy for a while. Very devastating. Hurt a lot. But you know, my economy is well enough as it is right now. We can go to the income tab. My economy is definitely well enough as it is right now to come back from this. We are obviously on this team. We are behind very heavily on our economy compared to them. Hund is most definitely has a very heavy economy going at this point, but he was a gold ranked player, so not to be taken lightly. He definitely knows how to micro and macro and keep his economy well into the early and into the late game. We have Buzzkill here, still going with some drops, keeping the pressure on us while they build up this massive, just Hellbat army right here. Hellbat and Marines mixed with those Zerglings there, which he hasn't. Has he? Yeah, he just brought up the Roach Warren, so he will now start pumping out the Roaches. His economy can definitely handle it. He's definitely on top of that. At that point, check out the production tab here. Just overall, very well done so far. Just great job. Overall, resources, I'm definitely behind in the resources for right now because of all those Zerglings I've lost. And the drones I lost here, I put up a bit of defensive because I know he's going for drops. And he went for drops on that mineral line, so I'll throw up some defensive there, throw up a spine crawler and a spore crawler there in the back just in case he tries to drop at my main base. But at this point, I'm going for heavy mutas, and Shad is going for marine marauder, because we have yet to see all the roaches, but now we see them at the point where they come here. I go for a bit of harass, but I spot those roaches. I go for some harass because I go back to the base, but then I see these roaches here, and I go, well, they don't have any anti-air. Why not mess with them? So I go and do some damage there. He's obviously got these marauders that are just going to tear up these roaches, man. Not even a problem. And really, it's going to come down to a very lucky fight here. I'm going to just keep the harassment on there. I'm going to pull my mutas back to help Shad, but Shad has plenty enough. His micro is well enough with the stim packs to push that back. But look at all these roaches, man. Just an insane amount of roaches. They just eat up that muta damage. They don't even feel it. But look at all these mutas here. At this point, I'm just bringing in the mutas. I have 14 mutas right now with one queen. He's taken out my my natural, but I'm able to rebuild it instantly and stop him from taking on the main base. At this point, my economy is very weak right now. But Shad has enough marauders with that stim pack to take that down, and I'm able to completely wipe out those units there, take out these medevacs, which are going to prove to be very, very difficult against me in the end. And now here we push for a little bit. My mutas are able to just get in there and take out all these, these weaker marines who aren't going to be able to take on my mutas, and just keep that going. Here, I'm just going to keep the economy going. I'm only running on 2 base right now, so it's kind of weak, but I definitely would have gone for an expansion, but Shad goes to these rich minerals here, which will help increase his economy in the mineral tab, which is very good right now. Shad goes for that wall off with the barracks here, not only to wall that off, but to completely increase his production of marines and marauders at this point, because we're going with all-in marine marauder, and I'm going with mutas. A lot of people, you know, not into that whole all-muta style, but in a 2v2 where you have someone going marine marauder already, I was just going to go all in for that air. And when I saw that the other Zerg was going all in for those roaches, I knew that he had no stopping power for the mutas. So what was the point? He wasn't going to be able to stop them, and just the Marines weren't going to be enough. I didn't think Marines were not going to be enough to completely stop me. Even with the stim packs on, they're just not enough. They just go down, and now, you know, just trying to avoid these spore crawlers here, doing what I can to completely wipe out as many drones and completely ruin that economy there at that expansion. Take out that extractor, run in, take out that spore crawler, just keep doing damage here. But he sends in those marines, and you know, that's time to get out. I lost too many mutas there for my liking, but definitely was alright. Pull them back, keep the mutas safe, speed up the time a bit. Actually slow it down, because here we go. Just decent force of roaches here. Just not enough. The thing with Hund is he had very good macro. With his economy was very straight, very prepared. You know, he took that 3rd and 4th base very quickly. But I feel that he didn't transition out of roaches. He only stayed in roaches, and his partner Buzz didn't do enough. He stayed in Marines and transitioned into Marauders, but he stayed with Marines and Marauders the whole time, tried to do drops, but it was just not effective against Shad's forces, who was able to hold the base, and my forces just able to go in there and do what damage I could. Obviously, I see, he's got those bases. They got spore crawlers. I can't get in there. Just can't get in there and do any damage to them. So I'll go over here, just keep taking on these roaches, wiping them out. If we go into here to the units lost tab, I was so behind in the beginning, but it's obviously switched completely the other direction. With all those roaches just being taken down from the mutas, he's just not able to keep up. He's just losing too much in the economy state. And here Shad goes for this attack here. He's pushing to take out this natural here, ruin Buzz's economy, because Buzz is the only one that can stand up to me right now at this point. And really, this is the end of the game here. Buzz just does not have enough to stop me. These spore crawlers are the only thing holding me back at this point, and I know that he doesn't have any spines, he doesn't have enough units to stop me. Shad can just go straight through these roaches completely, so why worry about spore crawlers with the mutas when I can just use them to take out any roaches that decide to move in. He's got roaches right here trying to come and do a last minute push. Buzz is coming up with what forces he has, but Buzz's forces were just not enough at this point. It's way too weak at this point to do anything. Buzz will come up there, and I'll just come in here and completely wipe out all those Marines. They'll do decent damage to my mutas, but it's just not going to matter. I got a fresh batch of mutas coming in. And there you go. There's the GG by Buzz. And, obviously, Hund didn't want to give it up. He's got these few... These few mutas right here, but I'll just come in and outman those mutas, and that's going to obviously be GG at that point. And no GG by Hund, but, a little upset that he wasn't able to out-control us with his roach play. But good play by me and Shad using the Marauders and then my mutas to keep them off balance, slow down Buzz's expansions and production, and force Hund to spend a lot of money on these spore crawlers here. But luckily he spent no money on spine crawlers because he didn't see the need to. I wasn't moving in with any land units, I was only using that, and you just see right here the difference in the units lost tab here. Just huge. That's obviously what made the difference in the game there. The 21,000 resources lost for Hund, and then the 19,000 resources lost for Buzzkill. Just completely, it wasn't going to win you the game if you're losing that much, and you're down by at least 7,000 to your opponents. 14,000 resources lost. It's just not gonna get it done in the game. So I thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more episodes in the future. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.